Hi, my name is Zach Miller, and this is my Thermodynamics project. So I did my Thermodynamics project on a pressure cooker. For chapter 1, I talked about how this is a closed system because energy transfer is coming in through a heating plate in the bottom. There is a pot that sits on top of the heating plate within the capsule, but for the purposes of seeing the heating plate, I left that out. I said that it is a fixed volume because the volume inside the chamber that is in the bound system does not change. It is sturdy, doesn't change with pressure. For chapter 2, I talked about convection and the first law of thermodynamics. So heat is introduced through the heating plate in the bottom, which I just showed. But the direct contact between the plate and the system is what causes the change in temperature and the change in heat, or the change in heat that causes the change in temperature. And then the heat is not created but transferred from the hotter heating plate to the colder system, which is the pot that sits inside the closed system here. For chapter 3, talked about how the liquid that is used, which is water, is a pure substance. It is a two-phase liquid vapor, and that when it is being heated, it is in between states of saturated liquid and saturated vapor. Both are present in the process when it is cooking, and this increases the boiling point, which makes it faster for food to cook and lets you cook at a higher temperature. For chapter 4, I talked about control volumes and how on the back here there is a nozzle that releases when you're done cooking through this little switch. And yeah, so heat transfer is negligible as the entire pot is insulated. And then the change in potential energy is also negligible because the pressure is constant throughout the entire system. Inside, it equals and distributes itself. For chapter 5, I talked about the entropy statement and how heat is added throughout cooking. So heat transfers into the food in the system based on the heating pad, which is heating the system itself. And I said that it is a partially reversible system because the food itself is not reversible, it's irreversible. It is a chemical change, but the heat in the system is reversible. That has changed the state of water from 100% liquid to a percentage. That's why it is a saturated liquid and a saturated vapor in the two-phase liquid vapor state that it is in when it is cooking. So that sums up my project for thermodynamics on the pressure cooker. Thank you for listening.